Jesus te ama. Today is Friday, June 28th. So we'll be doing Proverbs 28, New International Version, NIV. Let's go. The wicked flee, though no one pursues, but the righteous are as bold as a lion. When a country is rebellious, it has many rulers, but a ruler with discernment and knowledge maintains order. A ruler who oppresses the poor is like a driving rain that leaves no crops. Evildoers do not understand what is right, but those who seek the Lord understand it fully. Better the poor whose walk is blameless than the rich whose ways are perverse. A discerning son heeds instruction, but a companion of gluttons disgraces his father. Whoever increases wealth by taking interest or profit from the poor amasses it for another who will be kind to the poor. If anyone turns a deaf ear to my instruction, even their prayers are detestable. And that was God letting us know from his mouth directly. He didn't say if sinners. He didn't say if he said if anyone. That includes his children too. Like when we are disobedient, we get spiritual spankings and punishments too. So like, right. Verse 9 says, if anyone turns a deaf ear to my instruction, even their prayers are detestable. Whoever leads the upright along an evil path will fall into their own trap, but the blameless will receive a good inheritance. The rich are wise in their own eyes. One who is poor and discerning sees how deluded they are. When the righteous triumph, there is great elation. But when the wicked rise to power, people go into hiding. Blessed is the one who always trembles before God, but whoever hardens their heart falls into trouble. Like a roaring lion or a charging bear is a wicked ruler over a helpless people. A tyrannical ruler practices extortion, but one who hates ill-gotten gain will enjoy a long reign. They could have just said a greedy one, but alright. I guess we gotta expand our vocabulary, right? Anyone tormented by the guilt of murder will seek refuge in a grave. Let no one hold them back. The one that was deep, yo. I was finna try to breeze past that, but that was super deep. And that was that one of the verses that stuck out for me? Oh, 16 was. Yeah, mine was 10, 11, 13, 14, 16, 21, 22, 23, 26. But I actually may need to add 17 to the list because in King James is worded different. So I kind of swept past that. But wait a minute now. Oh dear. The one whose walk is blameless is kept safe, but the one whose ways are perverse will fall into the pit. Those who work their land will have abundant food, but those who chase fantasies will have their fill of poverty. A faithful person will be richly blessed, but but one eager to get rich will not go unpunished. So being eager to get rich results in, it goes deeper than just those get rich quick scheme things that people would think is just surface level stuff. That's fleshly surface level stuff. This is actually speaking way deeper on the spiritual scale of where you have people who, when God ain't moving fast enough, they'll turn to sorcery. Perfect example, like in one of the Christian Nigerian movies I seen. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Not Properly Cooked. Right, the second one. There was this guy, well, he was connected to the first one too, but there was a guy in there who he was this, big prominent position in the church. But behind the scenes, your man's had a whole demon baby boy in his closet that he had to feed blood to that would give him money. Right. But mind you, this would be someone who, with his prominent title in the church and everything and all of that gibberish that people see in the flesh, he was gassing the people up, making them think, oh, God is blessing me and I'm so blessed and listen to what I'm saying, do what I'm telling you to do. Mind you, he was like wilding out of control, sleeping with the girls, killing them because I told you guys the little demon boy that he kept in the closet needed blood. Y'all think that stuff is a game all you want. You could think it's fake all you want. Just know that stuff is real. I would not suggest you playing with that type of stuff because truly it has the end is not well. I'm just leave it like that. The end is very much not well. I'll actually link that movie either in the description box or the community post for anybody who may be interested in looking at it to see what I'm talking about. But yeah. So him having that demon baby thing in the closet was an equivalent of him being eager to get rich. See, it goes way deeper than what people be thinking. Like, who this stuff go deeper than what people think? To show partiality is not good. Yet a person will do wrong for a piece of bread. So, the summary of that verse is don't ever think too highly of anybody, regardless to how long you knew them or how close they are to you. If their stomach is growling, they're liable to snatch the dishes out of your kitchen. Huh? Meaning, like, if they hungry, they don't care who they gotta turn, Frank. They will turn you very quickly. To fill that belly, they will turn you. So verse 21 said, what? The stingy are eager. Oh, I'm sorry, that was 22. To show partiality is not good. Yet a person will do wrong for a piece of bread. And if you can look back at all the people who crossed you over, 9 times out of 10 it was in connection to either money. Because who, right? Because in the modern day slang term, bread is equated to money, right? Let's be real. They'd be like, yo, you got my bread? Right, that's money, right? Bow. You see how the wordplay there, it still just falls into line though? Right. Because for a piece of money, a person will do you wrong. Because you have money to even buy the bread and tiwi. Huh? So the moral of verse 21 is trust no man. Trust no woman. Well, woman is still a man because it's man on the end. But that's another story for another day because I don't want to frazzle anybody. And I haven't mentioned this in a while, but ladies, we're still supposed to be operating in our feminine energy. Okay? Let us keep that in mind. We are ladies. The stingy are eager to get rich and are unaware that poverty awaits them. Whoever rebukes a person will in the end gain favor, rather than one who has a flattering tongue. And yesterday's proverb told us that somebody can have a flattering tongue, but yet there will be 7 abominations in their heart towards you. Yes, indeedy. Feed the needy. Oh, or was that 26? Because I'm trying to find that scripture for y'all real quick. Yeah, it had to be 26. Yeah, 26 verse 24. Because it say enemies disguise themselves with their lips, but in their hearts they harbor deceit. Though their speech is charming, do not believe them, for 7 abominations fill their hearts. Their malice may be concealed by deception, but their wickedness will be exposed in the assembly. Now, mind you, right? That's in correlation to what we just read. One who has a flattering tongue. Because that was actually speaking about somebody who try to flatter you with lip service and try to pat you down verbally with mad compliments, but in their heart, aka in their mind, what they're thinking is not matching up with their lip servicing you to the ground about. So with God, just know the stuff that came out of their face hole was on mute. But what they was thinking was real loud to him and real clear. And that's why he handles certain people the way he handled them. Because even though on the outside they'll dish out so many compliments and nice words to people, God don't be hearing none of that. He hear exactly what's in that person's heart. And he hear how that person really feel about those people that they allegedly flatter. Beloved. Whoever robs their father or mother and says it's not wrong, is partner to one who destroys. Yeah, that's a fact. The greedy stir up conflict, but those who trust in the Lord will prosper. You know what this verse just made me think of? That lady who do the Love and Hip Hop, Mona Scott. Because all of her shows are based off of confliction. And that's how she gets her bread. That's how she get her money. From them shows that she do. When there's not no beef and drama, the shows don't do well. And so her greed for her monetary gain, she puts those people on that show and then degrades them, trying to play them. Not too many people be having nice stuff to say about that Mona Scott lady. But anyway, it was so interesting that she was the first thing that just popped up in my head when I read that verse. Shout out to the victims that they need to do a Surviving Mona Scott documentary. I know Jocelyn will be the first one to sign up for that. Okay, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I will watch that. I would be here for that. I will watch that. The Surviving Mona Scott documentary. I will watch that. Yup, I sure would. Those who trust in themselves are fools, but those who walk in wisdom are kept safe. Those who give to the poor will lack nothing, but those who close their eyes to them receive many curses. Because the poor people be cursing them. Oh, snap. And because their actions are seen as wicked to God, the curses could possibly land because God defends the poor and the widow, and he doesn't defend the wicked, and even the prayers of the wicked are an abomination to him. Yo, that was so deep right there. Oh my gosh, that flew over my head earlier. How? I don't know. See, that's why it's good to cross-reference and read it a couple of other different ways. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, 27. Just hit me different. When the wicked rise to power, people go into hiding. But when the wicked perish, the righteous thrive. Let's not act like that was a coinky-dink. In living color, you can do what you want. Okay. And with that being said, that is the end of the reading of the beautiful word. However, we still want to be daily asking the Lord. Psalms 139 verses 23 and 24 from our heart. Okay. Wait, why is it over here? Is something you want me to see, Daddy? Yeah. So we want to be asking the Lord daily from a sincere, humble heart. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts. And see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. You can say amen. That is so. Whatever you cool with. And, just take a few minutes. Hang around and listen out for what he says. And just, let him show you. So as a team, you guys can, clean house. Because when the Bible refers to our house being in order, it's definitely referring to our heart. And, Jesus can't reside in there if it's not clean, cozy, and bright. When it's clean, cozy, and bright, that is us operating in the fruits of the Spirit. When we start to or operate outside of the fruits of the Spirit, that's us operating from dirty, dark places that he can't dwell. Right. So we're going to be making sure we're focusing on that. The fruits of the Spirit are listed in the book of Galatians, chapter 5, verses 22 and 23. I did make a picture post thingy for it. So I'll post that in the community for you guys. For anybody who may be wondering, definitely please screenshot it and just read it every day. I actually want to make like a cute little index, little pocket wallet, fruits of the spirit checklist card thing, just so we can have it for those who would be interested in having one, and for those who are interested in working on and seriously growing their fruits of the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not something I want to just be like handing out like Skittles. No. I only want it to be select for people who are going to be serious about it. They're going to be checking it daily, making sure they good daily. Because for all that, don't even get it, don't have it. Because somebody else who is going to be serious about it can have that card. You know what I mean? So, respectfully. But yes, every day we want to be making sure we're repenting for our sins, asking for forgiveness, forgiving others, showing mercy and grace to others the way we want God and Jesus to show grace and mercy unto us, treating others how we want to be treated, thinking and wishing things on others that we want for ourselves. If you don't want to fall down a flight of stairs, don't wish that on nobody else, and don't try to set up no traps for them to fall down a flight of stairs. Because then when it happens to you, you're going to be what? Cursing God because you fell down a flight of stairs and broke your ankle? That's a nasty word. Because in your heart, you wished it on somebody else, and then it spun back around on you on your head. Now you mad at God because it spun back around on you on your head. Come on. At that point, you're being a doo-doo head dummy. I just have to say it. I'm so sorry. Don't be a doo-doo head dummy, okay? Don't. That's a serious issue that the world struggles with today. So many people, like with that prank stuff, I don't care for none of that prank stuff, yo. I don't think none of that stuff is cute. It's barely funny, like, yo. Oh my gosh. If y'all knew the demonic origin behind pranks, it speaks about it in Proverbs, as a matter of fact. I forget where exactly. I know the verse talking about the neighbor saying some old goofball, doing some old goofball stuff, acting like they a good sport. Yo, bomba clati. Listen, guys, we gotta think it not strange. None of this stuff is strange. Nothing is coincidental. Everything is strategic, right? The only thing that is not orchestrated is our reaction to the things thrown at us. But please understand, everything you go through in a day was planned before you plant your day. Your day was planned before you planted. Just know that. Wow. Yeah. Spiritual warfare is real. It's going on every day. Every day. Whether you choose to participate or not, it's still happening. But I pray that we all decide to willingly be participants in the spiritual warfare, so we can start winning the battle. And the more of us that come together on one accord, the better it will be. And I'm having a conversation with this guy the other day, and he says to me, all these different religions, it's only one God. Yo, guy. Because the moral of what he was saying was that, yes, there are different religions. However, they all serve the same God. Sir, nope. That's a lie. Because I should have had my Bible on me, but right. And okay, so with the Solomon Wives videos, right? In the book of First Kings, it tells us about these demonic deities that were being served but were called gods. See, here's the thing, right? Because when everybody says they serve God, not everybody is talking about the capital G God. All religions don't resort back to them worshiping the capital G God. Because in First Kings chapter 11 verse 1, let me share something with y'all real quick, right? But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonianites, and Hittites. Now, I know somebody might be thinking, we ain't never heard of none of that stuff before. It don't exist no more. You're so cute. Yes, it does. They just changed the name, silly Billy. See, because here's the thing, right? One thing I learned about shady business. Yo, they will change their name a lot. They be changing their name a lot to the point where, like, it was this one shady company that I used to work for. And in the short span amount of time that I knew them, they literally changed their name like 3-4 times. This was a very shady, corrupt company. It was like on some weird commission-based stuff, to the point where, like, when you first work with them, your first check is not even received until 1 whole month of you working for them. Yeah. But see, I was young and dumb and thirsty for the money. So I took that dump duty shoot job. But one thing I will say, in that 1 month of me working that job, no lie, guys, I went from a size 12 pants to a size 8. It was a walking job, and it was in the summertime that I worked there in June. And we used to walk from like 11 a.m. to like 8 p.m. We had to go door to door, signing people up to see if they wanted to lock in their gas and electricity rates. But yes, with these Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonianites, and Hittites, please don't think for 1 second these tribes don't still exist, right? Now, of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come in unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart after their small g gods. Solomon clave unto these in love. And listen to this greedy. Solomon is the homie, but this was just pure greed. And he has 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines. And his wives turned away his heart. God is not a man that he got a lot. What he say is what he say, and what he say is what it is. If he told you, Solomon, as an Israelite, don't mess with those type, it was a specific reason why. Because they was going to have you worshiping demons that go by little g gods. Because, see, let me explain why they go by little g gods. Because I know somebody might be dizzy and wondering why they even go by little g gods. Okay, cool. Demons go by little g gods because technically a lot of them are like they're fallen angels that got kicked out of heaven with Lucifer when he got kicked out of heaven. So, because of that, they do have powers. I mean, yeah, at first they were good angels. So the powers that they have are the powers that they were given. He's not an Indian giver. He's not going to give you a gift and then take it away. So for instance, if he gives you the gift to see in the spiritual realm, he's not going to take that away. Whether you determine to use it for his glory or you choose to use it for the kingdom of darkness, that's on you. However, that is still a gift that he gave you that he doesn't do no take-backsies about. So that's where the whole psychics and all of these fake other gibberish come from, because some of them actually can see in the spiritual realm. They were blessed with that gift. However, then you have some who operate through familiar and monitoring spirits who report information back to them. But these are deep stories that I have to do a chitty chat about. I don't know, guys. Hopefully I'll get the motivation to do that chitty chat today, because the enemy just don't want me to let y'all be put on. But by the grace of God, some of it is being snuck in these recordings. So, bing bow. But no, so because the powers and gifts that these angels had before they got kicked out of heaven, they still have. They can still do. Right. Because of this, them wanting to be worshipped like Satan is why they left with him, because he got kicked out because he wanted to be worshipped. Yo, bro. Know your role, jabroni. Okay, your role was to worship God and do that happily and respectfully. He didn't want to do that. He himself wanted to be worshipped because of pride. Okay, cool. If that's how you want to choose to operate like that. With that being said, though, you got to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And as a matter of fact, let me make you a new crib. Whole lake of fire for you. Here, go enjoy that. Since you want to be worshipped. You and whoever else want to be worshipped can go right down there with you. Because up here in heaven, I'm the only thing getting worshipped. Which, respectfully, as he should, because he's the creator of all things. He created every single one of us, good and bad. Hello? So, these demons, because they have their powers and whatnot, they trick people out into making them think they're God, because they want these people to worship them. That's where these little Buddha, these little Year the Dragon, Santa Maria, Kundalini, Hindu, all of that stuff, yoga. What's the other one they exposed? There's so many. I thank God he kept me dumb to all of that, but yeah. So all of that stuff that's disguised as quote unquote religions, those are demons that pump people up into making them think that they are to be worshipped outside of the true living God. Because if any of them notice, their religions, aka, and their quote unquote God won't allow them to use the name of Jesus Christ. But this is the name that casts out demons, though. And this is the only name you can cast out demons with. And if I'm not mistaken, the healing ministry consists of casting out demons. So anytime you have something, a voice in your head telling you God, 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 and not mentioning nothing about Jesus Christ and not even letting you say that name, that's a whole red flag for you right there. You serving the wrong God. Yeah, at that point, you serving the wrong God. You're serving the demonic deity. And you're a Moabite, Anamite, Edomite, a Zidonianite, or a Hittite. Yeah. Shocking, right? I know. It's crazy. So, now that we know this, right? If you're finding yourself in an I love God mindset, but you can't muster up the I love Jesus and Jesus died for me and rose on the third day and he is swagged out, he's the biggest, that's your red flag. That should let you know you serving the wrong God. Because there's no way in the world you're just going to be serving the capital G God and he's not going to have you acknowledge his son, which is the only way we can even access him. Because remember, in the old days, you had to make sacrifices to even appease God. But by his grace, he sent Jesus Christ to be the ultimate sacrifice. Because leave it up to the government now, none of us will be able to afford to make our sacrifices. Because they're too busy hoarding and wasting God's resources for his people on stupid stuff like fake NASA space trips. Yo. And magnetic basketballs and magnetic footballs. For rigged sports games, paying these sports players gajillions of dollars to keep the people blinded and distracted and confused and worshiping the wrong things. Yes, the sports industry is a form of idolatry, in case anybody was wondering. The entertainment industry too, because they try to put these actors and these singers and rappers up there in these positions to where be like, I love them. Man, get out my face. I thank God I am delivered from that groupie stage mindset. Yo, that is such a toxic trash mindset to have. I'm irritated they even ever fake tricked us out into even making us think that garbage was something to do. Because let any one of us go hungry right now. We can't call on none of them rappers or entertainers or none of them people that got mad bread, but they not helping none of their fans. I don't want to hear nothing about no fake charity garbage. None of them is doing, because it's too much homelessness and hungry people in the world and all this fake charity work going on. It's just, the math ain't even mathing at this point. Because where's the real charity? Where's the real charity? You got homeless people. There's more homeless people now than it was. What? So where's the charity money going? Where's it going? Who are y'all helping with it, for real? See, that's the problem. Nobody don't like to ask real questions. They just like to ask goofy questions. Who's sleeping with who? Jada got her hair like how? Like, yo, stop. Aria Moneybag did what? Yo. Yo, it's one thing for us to be dumb on purpose, but to be tricked out into being stupid, I'm not jacking it. And that's what's happening with America. America has been tricked out to be stupid. We wasn't given the free right to be stupid. That's where I have a problem at. If I'm going to be stupid, let me choose it because I want to be. Not because you tricked me out and forced me to be. There go that smell again. But anyway. Y'all wait till I tell y'all about the new skimmy scam they got going on. Y'all be on high alert. Listen, don't trip. Don't trip. And don't let nothing stick. Act like Earl. And everything is water. Don't let it stick. Act like Earl. Earl. Yo, I'm fit to get up out of here, y'all. I didn't mean to hold y'all this long, but I was having a good old time enjoying myself chatting with y'all. And I hope this video is going to help and land into the right ears. 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 Put your Earl on your ears. Yo, y'all, if you don't think nothing, please think it not strange, man. Think it not strange. It's so crazy because Paul and Peter say that so much. Yo, what a time I'm having in them books. When I do the recordings, you guys can have that time with me, and we'll hopefully you guys can see it from the perspective that I see it. Because that's one thing I noticed about it, right? It's all about the angles of how you look at things. It's all about the angles, baby. May we all be hitting and getting the right angles. That is so. Hey, y'all, like I said in the beginning of the video, Jesus te ama. Okay? I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm forgetting. Obedience, we want to be practicing that. You know? Definitely want to be practicing that. And y'all, I got a new discovery, but I'm gonna save that for a chitty chat because I really, no. Okay, we might have to do a chitty chat today because yeah. But all right, y'all, we love you guys. Please behave. And remember, if anything, think it not strange.